A terrifying creature that serves the Void. These aberrations were a gift to the Zastrazi by the Void God himself. This faceless aberration is able to surprise its enemies with its stretchy limbs. Zastras told the Zastrazi that this was to be used as an example of how they could corrupt and empower others with the Void. The Zastrazi know, though, that this was more than just that, as it also served as a reminder of how lost one can become when they give themselves to the Void. It was a reminder that they should never cross their master. First monster in the Make a Monster series, this is the Void Interloper. This is a monster that I made a while back actually, and it was one of the first ones that I made, and I actually wanted to make something simple with very high reach. That was the actual premise of it. So apart from having the usual corrupted presence trait, it also has aberrant camouflage. So not only can it reach further away, which is basically with the extended Void Slam, which reaches up to 15 feet away when it tries to hit something, it also has camouflage, which allows it to stealth more easily and more successfully. So it can actually get close to its enemies and then attack them even when they try to run away. So it's a rather simple monster, but at the same time I figured that if we're going to make a little army of all sorts of different terrifying void monsters, we had to make something actually, you know, interesting and not like your standard archer or sword wielding kind of like guy. And since these are basically aberrations, I wanted to make them feel a little bit more alien and give them a bit of a fluff that will go with the whole corrupting others kind of like thing. So yeah, the extended Void Slam is actually quite simple, and it actually reads with +6 to hit, reach 15 feet, one target, 3d6 +4 bludgeoning damage, which is quite a lot for a challenge rating 2 monster. And the Void Interloper has the ability to reach targets far away from it and even behind cover, which means that its limbs actually stretch around cover. This allows it to also hit targets that it does not have direct line of sight to. That made it even more alien, because a lot of creatures in 5th edition actually don't have this kind of ability, and I thought that it would make it even more interesting. So there you have it, the Void Interloper. The artwork, as always, came out fantastic. This was made by Kinopticon and then also by Daskycat, and I absolutely love both versions. And I think that the whole faceless horror kind of thing perfectly fits the idea of the monster. If you would like to access this monster stat block and so many others, then feel free to visit kelfeciltales.com, where we have a full menagerie full of all sorts of intricate and new amazing monsters. See you on the next one. Bye bye.